Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 13th season of Hockey Night in Fitchburg. I'm Joe Tridello, and we're here to bring you today's game between the Fitchburg State Falcons and the Framingham State Rams. We have just finished the national anthem, and I'm joined in the booth here with Rusty. For some reason, Rusty Egan. I almost forgot your last name.
That may be a good thing, Joe.
I'm going to turn your mic on for you. There we go.
It works a lot better like that. Joe, thanks for giving me the opportunity to sit in here for a few minutes.
Well, thank you for helping me. My partner didn't show up yet. He's probably stuck in Fitchburg traffic.
Stadium traffic is what we call that to people.
Tonight's game, we can't go live anymore. We'll be broadcasting this at 8 o'clock on Saturdays until we can go live. So I'll give you the starting lineups. For Framingham State, number 14, Corey Druin is on the ice. 18, Mike Sargent. 22, Greg Stern. 24, Scott Botteroff. And 25, Matt Aronian. And the game is underway. Fitchburg State controls it, but comes back to center ice. Sent back to the Fitchburg State zone. Comes out to center ice again. Both teams battling for the puck. Fitchburg State sends it in deep. Picked up by a Framingham State player. Both teams wrestle for it along the boards, and it comes up on the far side in the center ice. Fitchburg State will try again. Sends it down the length of the ice, no icing. Behind the net, the goalie controls it. Fitchburg State dumps it around the back of the net, tries to center it, can't do it. Goes into the corner, behind the net. Out to the right point. It's off. Sends a shot, and it goes wide of the goalie. Along the near boards here. Fitchburg State able to keep it in. Shot on goal, but it's deflected before it gets to the goalie. And we have an icing. And I'm joined now by Jim Page. I'll let you catch your breath. We have to say thank you to Rusty.
Thank you, Rusty.
And finishing for Framingham State, the goalie is Paul Morgan. Okay, we're going to have the face-off to his right. I'll let you catch your breath. Whenever you're ready, you can jump in. Okay, and Framingham State controls the face-off. And they dump it out to center ice. Fitchburg State grabs it. There's a pass, but it's controlled by Framingham State. There's a steal by Fitchburg State, but it's retaken by Framingham, dumped behind the net. And a clearing pass, but Fitchburg able to keep it in. Dumps it behind the net. Along the near boards. Framingham off a Fitchburg player is keeping it in. Fitchburg State doing a good job of not letting Framingham State out. Now comes along the near board. And again, they're unable to clear, and Fitchburg State keeps it in. Now they get a line change.
Fitchburg State's really aggressive right here on the inside the blue line.
Yeah, they gave Framingham all they could handle there. Unfortunately, they didn't get any shots on goal.
No, but their aggressive play in there looks like it's a good omen, I hope.
Okay, the face-off is right outside the blue line. Controlled by Fitchburg State and dumped into Framingham net end. Framingham unable to clear. There's a shot, and it's kicked aside by Morgan. Framingham clears it to center ice, but again, Fitchburg State just grabs it again, sends it deep. Framingham will start from behind their own net. There's a pass, and well, they're able to clear this time. Both teams fight for it right in front of us. They're moving the puck, and finally they got a whistle. Stoppage in play.
Well, both teams look like they're really going at it right now, and the play is really sharp.
Yeah, Fitchburg State has a territorial edge so far. But neither team has, Fitchburg State has one shot on goal, excuse me. There's a draw, it's controlled by Framingham State. Pass stopped at center ice. Now Framingham will start from center ice. Out on the left wing, there's a shot, kicked aside by Fitchburg. Give you their starting lineup when we get a break. And they call icing on Fitchburg State. In goal for Fitchburg State is Nick Hanks. He's a sophomore goalie. And we have Rob Zaff, Greg Mayu, Mike Dreyer, Ed Nessens, and Dave Kalusian. Okay, the draw is to the right of Hanks. There's a shot, goes wide of the goal. Framingham gets it. Back to the right point, there's a shot in. It's blocked in front. Fitchburg State controls it, sends it around the net. Fitchburg State trying to clear. Framingham checking them. There's a lead pass, but a little too far. It's at center ice. Both teams go after it. Fitchburg controls the puck. There's a shot in, a save by Morgan. Saw that one all the way.
That was the best shot Fitchburg had out of the two.
Yeah, right in. Unfortunately, the goalie saw it all the way. There's a pass, Framingham State. There's a shot in, stopped by Hanks. And Fitchburg State gains control at their blue line, comes across the red line. And there's a good check by 14. That's Corey Druin of Framingham State. Knocked the Fitchburg player right off the puck. And Framingham dumps it in so they can get a line change. Fitchburg back to center ice, stopped.
Nice
Both
check
teams
by
fight.
number 18, Framingham there.
It's Framingham along the right side. And they're moving the equipment. I didn't see what happened. Anyway, we have a stoppage of play here. And while we do, I need to plug our TV in. So I'll let you talk, Jim, if you want.
Well, these two teams seem both equally capable of taking each other over. It's just a matter of who's going to get these shots on goal.
Okay, Fitchburg State controls the draw. It goes behind their own net. Tries to get it out, but it's blocked, and then they regain control. And out at center ice, both teams fight for it. Fitchburg dumps it in. Framingham State behind their own net. Pass out to center ice, it's too far, and Fitchburg gains control. And they try once again. Nice pass, but it's over-skated, and we have a player that slid offside.
Well, a little help by number 18.
Right, and that was Dreyer, and nothing he could do. So the draw will be outside the Framingham State end. 15:28 to go, first period, no score. 2 shots each.
Well, it's good that Fitchburg has their name on their shirts as they're both FSC.
Right.
One could be confused if they got in here late.
Yeah, that's Fitchburg State in the green. Let's see, who's taking a face-off? Crank wins the draw. Dumped in by Fitchburg. Both teams go for it in the corner. Fitchburg comes up with it, but can't do much with it. Pass is trying to clear it. Framingham State unable to do it. Fitchburg just dumps it deep again. Now from in the corner, the centering pass. There's a shot. It's blocked in front. And Framingham State able to clear the puck out down to the Fitchburg end. Nice move there to avoid a check. Both teams along the near board down to the Fitchburg end. Fitchburg finally gains control, and here they come out to center ice. On the left wing, broken up.
But 19 hesitated. He could have passed off, but he elected to take the puck himself. Didn't happen.
Okay, both teams along the far board. Framingham out to center ice. There's a shot from center ice, and block a save there by Hanks. And there's a pass, and everybody missed it, and it goes down to Morgan, who just clears it around. And Framingham will start again from their own end. That's number 14, Corey Druin, the captain of the Framingham. There's a Framingham State players upended. Both teams go for the puck in the corner. And it comes out by the net, and Morgan has to grab it with his glove as it came out dangerously close. Well, up and down so far, Jim.
Yes, looks like Fitchburg State is really the attacker. They just haven't been able to put it right together. I think once they set up their pass plays, they'll be okay.
Okay, the draw is to the left of Morgan. and they need somebody else in there. That's Goff, I believe. Framingham State behind their own net. Skater at their own end, come into center ice. Down the left side, there's a shot, goes wide. Comes around to the right point. Shot that's blocked, comes all the way down the Framingham State end. And we're going to have a penalty, and the Framingham pulled their goalie. Penalty be on Fitchburg State. This is like a free play in football.
I believe Fitchburg State checked someone without the puck, and that's what happened.
Interference, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a call. Interference on Fitchburg State. Geez, you're right on the ball.
Oh, yes. College teams do make you get on the ball. A much quicker type of hockey.
Yeah, than the high schools that we've seen, right?
Definitely. All these players look very talented. They're all good skaters and puck handlers.
So the draw is to the right of Hanks. Framingham State comes up with it, back to the blue line. And they can't control that. The blue line, Fitchburg State, and we're going to have a penalty. We're going to have a trip, I believe, on Framingham State. That was a good penalty to take, I would think, though. Otherwise, Fitchburg was in alone.
Oh, yeah. Jason Lado, it looks like he was, that was a breakaway.
Yep. So now both teams will be at even strength again. 1:48 left on the Fitchburg penalty. And I was going to have you write all this stuff down, and I forgot to give you the sheets.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah. Draw is to the right of Morgan. Controlled by Framingham State. Both teams again at even strength. Nice check there by Fletcher. He knocks the Framingham State player right off that puck.
That was a well-intended check.
Yeah, at center ice, Framingham has trouble controlling it. Both players overskated it. Here we are along the near boards, right in front of us. Pumped out to center ice, but Fitchburg able to gain control, knocked off the puck again. They dump it in the Framingham end. Here comes Framingham once more. They get out to center ice. And again, they're broken up by Fitchburg. They're just back and forth. Fitchburg is a shot, blocked. Framingham State again clears, comes to center ice. They have it down the left side, pass to center. There's a shot, nice save there by Hanks, and Fitchburg able to get the puck.
That was the best block of the game.
Yeah, that was a nice shot, nice save. Right in front of us, Framingham steals the puck. There's a long shot, batted aside by Hanks. Fitchburg able to get out of their own end. Out to center ice. They lose it as they cross the blue line. Framingham able to get it out, skate it down the left-hand side into Fitchburg territory. There's a shot, but he can't get it off. Still controlling the puck, however, and he's dumped. And Fitchburg gains control. They're hitting pretty hard out there.
Lado gave him a good shot.
Boy,
he's really hustling at number 22, Jason Lado. There, he just slammed another guy.
Oh, there's no penalty there? Wow, yeah. I mean, that player wasn't even on the puck and hit it from behind.
The referee was snoozing on that one.
Luckily for Fitchburg. Puck goes behind the Fitchburg net where it's played by Hanks. He leaves it for his own man, and they get it out to center ice. It's controlled by Palmer, but then he loses it as he crosses the blue line, and Framingham State gains control. They dump it in the Fitchburg end. Fitchburg around the boards, in the corner, unable to clear. Framingham keeps it in, centering pass. Nothing there. At the blue line, there's a shot. I don't know how Hank saw that. Man, there was a lot of activity. Wow. How he saw that amazes me.
He had a lot of blockage in front of him, and it hit him right in the gut. And I think
then he gave up a rebound too, it looked like, and they got another shot, I thought.
He did. I don't know why the play was stopped either, because
the puck was loose.
Yeah,
right.
It's still going.
7 shots on goal for Framingham. I believe it's up to 9 now, according to the scoreboard, and 3 for Fitchburg. 10:24 left. First period, no score. So far up and down, Jim.
It is.
And we have matching penalties, by the way.
Oh, they were on
yeah.
that one, huh?
Maybe that's why they booed
to stop that play.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what they were. I wasn't watching. I was looking at the scoreboard. I'll blame it on you for not looking.
I know. Blame it on the color guy. That's as in broadcasting.
Yeah. All right. Both teams at full strength again. Second penalty for both teams.
Want to hear music?
Yeah. Oh, they came and got the equipment, so I guess they're going to play it over there. That's good. The draw will be inside the Framingham State blue line. And it's Stefan Schofield for Fitchburg State. It's won by Framingham. They dump it out to center ice. And Fitchburg gains control. Player slips. And
that was
number
a dangerous...
12. Yeah, he got a shot off there. That was Colby. And Hanks had to make a save as a Fitchburg player slipped down. Now we have another penalty coming up.
I think it might be a trip.
Yeah, I mean, the Framingham State guy went down.
It was a good act anyway.
Yeah, it's hard to see from here. Hitting from behind, maybe?
Could have been, yeah.
I think that's what he signaled. Here's a replay, Jim. Right here, there he goes. You can see him get whacked right in the back.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a trip.
All right, so Fitchburg State will be down a man. Framingham State on a power play. They had a power play a while ago, but it was only about 12 seconds worth before they decided to make the game even again. So let's see how they do. The draw in the Fitchburg end.
With these teams so even as they are, one-man advantage is a big advantage, I think.
Collusion for Fitchburg State, and Fitchburg State able to clear the puck all the way down to the Framingham State end, where they'll stop behind their own net. There's a rink-wide pass, unable to control it, however, and Fitchburg dumps it back to center ice. Framingham State start again, down on the right wing. And at the blue line there's a pass and a shot. I believe it was blocked by the defenseman. I don't think it got into Hanks. It's back to the left point. I know, I wish I had some of these numbers memorized.
David Kay did it.
There's a shot and it's blocked up into the stands. And we'll have a face-off in the Fitchburg end.
So far, Fitchburg has staved off this attack.
Right, and they have 47 seconds before both teams get one man back. So again, the face-off in the Fitchburg end. It's Don Morgan for Framingham on the draw. Okay, from the right point, there's a shot.
That was another good shot right on
hit
goal.
The post or what? It looked
I
like
thought
it went in.
That's what I thought.
So I don't know what that did, but
that goalie was pretty quick getting it out.
Or it came out fast. I really thought it went in, so maybe it hit the post.
I think he's a magician. We don't know that.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we both saw the same thing. The puck is kept in at the blue line. There's a shot, goes wide and goes out of the rink. Right, to both of us from that this angle, it looked like it went in.
Did they have a replay of that? Or maybe
anything in the truck? No, we do not have a replay, unfortunately. But we both thought we saw the same thing. I guess I'll have to watch a replay of the game.
It almost looked like it bounced off the back of the net.
Yeah, and came out. Yeah, that's what I thought it did. So, I don't know. Okay, Framingham State at center ice. Again, they have a man advantage for 46 seconds. Back to the left point. Fakes a shot, sends it over to the right. He had a man in front, but unable to connect. Get it back to the right point again.
That was another good block by Hanks.
Misfires on a shot and it goes in the corner. Both teams go after it. Framingham State comes out with it. Both teams get a man back out in front. Fitchburg State able to clear it. And now it comes out to the left point. Dump back in the Fitchburg end. Goes behind the net. Both teams go after it. Framingham State comes up with it. There's a shot in, but it's blocked in front before it ever gets to Hanks. And Fitchburg unable to clear again. Framingham along the left board, dumps it into the corner.
Framingham is putting on a good offensive attack here. Fitchburg's got to do something to get it out of the end.
They were fighting for it at the blue line. Both teams having a hard time coming up with it. Fitchburg State finally gets it and clears it out. Comes center ice. They have a 1-on-2. Oh, nice move there by the Fitchburg player, and they get a shot. It's saved by Morgan. He drops it in front for his own player. Fitchburg steals it in their end, however.
It's like Mike LaRoche should pick that up.
Both teams fight for it. Comes along the near boards here. Nason over. There's a shot from the left point, but that's blocked in front. Never reaches Morgan and comes out to center ice. Both teams have full strength. Along the front of the Framingham bench, they fight for it. Pops out of there, and Fitchburg able to get it. Sends it out to center ice. There's a nice check by
check.
14. That's Corey Druin.
Disrupted the play very well.
Fitchburg State player looked up just in time to see it coming. Now comes out to center ice. Framingham gains control, crosses the blue line. Tries a shot, but it's blocked. Yep, Fitchburg comes out to center ice. One man, though. And he just dumps it in. They get a line change.
I think he wanted a little revenge on that last check.
I think he had to get off the ice, though, because they were changing. Okay, at center ice, Framingham across the blue line. Down the left side, the shot goes wide. Fitchburg gets it, but unable to clear it out. It's kept in by Framingham. Both teams fight for it. It's cleared to the side by Fitchburg, and they still can't clear it out. Framingham giving them all they can to get it out of there. Framingham changes up, and it's still able to keep it in. Finally, Fitchburg skates it out, but they lose control at center ice. Sent in, and I believe it went into the bench. And we have a whistle. We'll have a face-off. 5:40 left, first period. 13 shots on goal for Framingham to 4 for Fitchburg.
Right.
The territorial play has definitely changed since the beginning, Jim.
It is. I was just going to comment on that Framingham State has already taken control. It's like a new team out there.
Okay, from center ice, Framingham wins the draw. Rink-wide pass. Both teams fight for it right in front of us. Fitchburg dumps it in the Framingham end, but can't gain control. Now they have to wait for a man to clear. And they are able to dump it down low. Goes behind the net. Framingham sends it around the boards. Both teams battle for it. Fitchburg throws it in low again. Come up with the puck. There's a centering pass, but it's knocked aside to the left of Morgan. The near boards in the corner. Squirts out, and Framingham is able to clear it. Both teams race for it. Fitchburg gets there first. They throw it out to center ice, and it's dumped right back into Fitchburg end, but it's a delayed offside. So Fitchburg starts from their own end, behind their own net. There's a pass out to center ice. Another pass that doesn't connect, and Framingham just dumps it back into Fitchburg end. Both teams miss that pass. It goes down low in the Framingham zone behind their own net. They get it out and able to get it to center ice. They wave off icing. Goes all the way back to Hanks. He sends it around behind the net. But Framingham gets it, a centering pass, but it's no one home to get it. Fitchburg comes right back. Across the blue line, unable to control it, and Framingham coming back with a 3-on-2. Around down the left side, and they're ridden off the puck down in the corner. Sent behind and around to the other corner, and now we're just going back and forth, and Fitchburg comes out. Pass, rink-wide pass, 2-on-2 break. There's a drop pass, sent low. And Framingham from their own end sends it all the way down, and we're going to have an icing call. Got a lot of sustained attacks here, up and down. Both teams have done a lot.
They seem like they're just chasing the puck now from one end to the other.
Yeah, there haven't really been any good plays set up or anything. I mean, neither team's been able to do anything.
No, it seems one player will take it down the ice and he'll try to go all the way without setting up a pass play.
Right, having no help. So on the draw here will be Nesson. Framingham State controls it, sends it around there behind their own net, out to center ice. Now they have a 2-on-2 as a centering pass, but and unable to collect it, so it goes behind the Fitchburg net. They gain control. There's a pass out front. There's a shot. I believe that was stopped by Hanks. I believe it got into him. And now Fitchburg State, did you think he got it?
It appeared that he stopped it right at his stick, right at the bottom of it.
Did have a man in front, so it's hard to see. Okay, Framingham from center ice. Throws it into Fitchburg end. Hanks sticks it aside behind his own net. Fitchburg State will start again. Oh, that's dangerous, coming right in front of your own net like that.
It was. Hanks almost had to block his own man's goal.
And then Fitchburg State sends it down, and icing called. So we're down to 2:52 first period. Been a fast first period, though. It's gone by quickly.
It has. I'm surprised there has not been any scoring. But Hanks has been very good for Fitchburg State.
Yeah, stopped 13 shots so far.
The FSC goalie really hasn't been tested.
But yeah, Hanks has 13 shots on goal against him, but he's had a save. Okay, Framingham steals the puck in the Fitchburg end. There's a shot on Hanks, and now the net is knocked off its moorings, and we're going to have a face-off.
Another good block by Hanks. He's keeping him in the game at this point.
Yeah, he has definitely been in this game. He hasn't been bored.
No, there hasn't been a great deal of offense for Fitchburg State.
And their defense is letting a lot of shots get in there. So they haven't changed the shots on goals. They still have 13-4, but it's got to be at least 14. He had to block one there.
That's true. That was a definite shot.
All right, the draw goes behind the Fitchburg net. Both teams battle for it. Fitchburg able to come up with it, sends it around the boards, and I guess it went out of play. I didn't see it, but they whistled it.
I missed it.
Yeah, I don't know where it wound up. I assume it went out of the rink.
Someone has a souvenir. There's a little boy going after it. Okay, to the right of Hanks. Boy, they don't let people stay in that face-off circle line. They're always throwing somebody out. There's a miss on the shot. Nice pass.
Yep.
Oh, but it didn't connect.
Right. There's a shot on Hanks. He kicks that one aside. And Fitchburg State comes out for him, but they're unable to grab it. So Framingham starts from their own end once again. Out to center ice. The pass doesn't connect, and Fitchburg just throws it down the ice into the Framingham end. Framingham from behind their own net with less than 2 minutes to go, first period. Out to center ice. Across the Fitchburg blue line. Throws it in deeper right to a Fitchburg player. He's unable to do anything with it. He dumps his man. Now Framingham behind the Fitchburg net, tries a centering pass, doesn't connect. Out to the right point, there's a shot in, went wide. Fitchburg gains control in that corner, and there's a pass that doesn't quite connect, and it gets by Morgan, doesn't have to touch it, so it's going to be an icing call on Fitchburg.
Well, they had a good play set up. If they could connect on their passes, they had two men inside that blue line, in fact, right near the goal, ready to fire away.
I think they only had one defender back there with them, too. Face off to the right of Hanks. Fitchburg gains control of it, comes out to center ice. That's Fletcher across the blue line, around his man, but it goes into the corner. There's a centering pass, but unable to get out there. And both teams fight for it in the near corner, along the boards. And Framingham comes up with it once again. Here they come, center ice, across the Fitchburg blue line, a centering pass. Oh, nice pass. And
number 10 pulled the trigger on that one.
That was Jeff Rabino. And that was a nice play. Two passes there from the left to the center and then to the right wing, and boom. Hanks came across pretty fast there. I thought he was going to save it.
Well, you could see it coming just by the pass play.
Yeah.
That would have to take a great play by Hanks to do that.
So Rabino gets the goal. Puts Framingham State up 1-0 with 1 minute left in the first period. We're under a minute now. Framingham State again at center ice in the Fitchburg end. There's a shot, but it's blocked and goes way up and out of the ice. So 43 seconds left. Fitchburg State down by a goal. One goal, nothing. 14 shots on goal. Guess if you give up that many shots in one period when you're only generating 4, that's not a good sign either.
No, and once the passing got online, you knew it was going to happen.
That was a nice combination of passes there too. Okay, out to center ice. Framingham, Fitchburg both get it. Fitchburg finally comes up with it, goes behind their own net. Time for one more rush. But they have to throw it out, and they might call ice. Yes, they do. So 16 seconds.
I don't know what the point of that pass all the way down the ice was.
Yeah, now you got to face off here in your own end. Last thing you want to do now is give up any kind of a score here.
It seemed like Fitchburg State players were just hanging around.
Right, not moving, right, when they don't have them. Okay, the draw and the shot gets in on Hanks, and he makes a save. 15th of the period. We're down to 14 seconds. Again, we'll have the face-off to his left.
Shots keep up like this, Hanks will have about 45 blocks by the end of the game.
He'll be a tired guy. Okay, behind the net, around the boards, Framingham gains control. There's a shot in, but it's blocked in front. Fitchburg comes up with it, and that about does the period. And I don't know what that was about. The Fitchburg player, his glove went flying, his stick went flying. I don't really know what happened there.
In football, would that be a penalty?
Yes, I think.
16 shots.
Yeah. Wow. So at the end of the first period, Fitchburg State finds themselves behind 1-0. Rubino gets the first goal for Framingham. As you said, Jim, 16 shots for Framingham, 4 for Fitchburg. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back here in a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a few. Welcome back, everybody. We're getting ready to start the second period between the Fitchburg State Falcons and the Framingham State Rams. Rams are ahead 1-0 on a late period goal by Rubino. They've outshot the Falcons 16-4 in the first period. Okay, and here we go. Draw is controlled by Fitchburg. That's Kuna fighting for it. Goes along the near boards in the Framingham end. Centering pass, but it's blocked, and there's a shot, and it's saved by Morgan. Framingham State dumps it out to the Fitchburg end. Fitchburg unable to control it, and it trickles in on Hanks, and he has to stick it aside. Comes in the near corner. Fitchburg unable to clear. Now they do. Out to center ice. They have a 2-on-2. Down the left side, there's a shot, but it's blocked. Goes in the far corner, and Framingham trying to dump it out to center ice. They finally do. Both teams battle for it. Nobody's able to control it. Finally, Framingham dumps it in the Fitchburg end where they gain control and start out from their own end. There's a pass out to center ice into the Framingham net end, down in the corner behind the net. Around the boards, Fitchburg able to keep it in at the point. Now there's a pass, centering pass, but it doesn't connect and comes out down to the Fitchburg end. Framingham on a line change. Fitchburg sends it in behind their net. Morgan leaves it for his own man. And Fitchburg able to keep it in at the right point. Dumps it low, but Framingham there to grab it. Both teams battle for it in the corner. Framingham skates it out. Here they come out to center ice right in front of us, and they throw it in the Fitchburg end. Whoa, it took a weird hop out front. Hanks was out there ready to play it, and the thing came out front. Luckily for him, it didn't go in the net. Fitchburg over the blue line, and that's Lido, who fell to his knees and still tried to make a pass. Now Goff tries to send it in, but Framingham knocks it back to center ice. Goff again sends it over a line, but Framingham right there to collect it. They have a 2-on-2 here. There's a pass, and Hanks didn't know where it was. It was under his pad. He made the save, and luckily for him, the whistle blew. So he makes a 17th save, had no idea where the puck was. He knew it was around him. Came up big on that one. So now coming into this game, Fitchburg State was 4-3-1. Framingham was 0-5, but giving them all they can handle. Fitchburg from behind their own net, out to center ice. Dumps it into the Framingham State end. They wave off icing. Fitchburg overskates it behind the net. Both teams battle for it. Comes out to the Fitchburg player. Still controls it from the left point. He sends it in. It's gloved aside by Morgan, and it goes behind the net, and we have a whistle for a face-off. So as I was saying, Fitchburg State 4-3 record, 1-1 in Hockey East. They lost Thursday night 5-1 to UMass Dartmouth, their old nemesis. Okay, the draw is to the left of Morgan. Again, they wave a player out. Every time we have a face-off, they seem to wave a player out. That's out for Fitchburg, unable to control it, and Framingham behind their own net, along the boards. Fitchburg able to keep it in only for a second though, and they gain control at center ice. Dump away in, and Morgan has to catch it. Just leaves a puck for his own man. Comes out to center ice with Goff, sends it back down low. Fitchburg unable to do much with it, and Framingham clears it out into the Fitchburg end. They collect it. There's a shot in on Hanks. He makes the save. The rebound is controlled by Fitchburg, and they finally get out to center ice. Right now, they're having all they can do to handle Framingham State. There's a shot in and a save by Morgan, but the rebound goes to Framingham State, and it's sent right back into the Fitchburg end. No icing. Goes in the corner. Both teams fight for it. Fitchburg able to come up with it, but unable to get it out. Finally, they do. Out to center ice. Tierney collects it. Sends it in the Framingham end. Can't do much with it. Comes back out to center ice, and Fitchburg again dumps it in the Framingham end. Okay, they collect the puck, send it behind the net. Framingham able to pounce on it though, and sends it up the boards, but not out. Fitchburg tries to keep it in, can't get to it. Framingham on a 2-on-1. Fitchburg player trying to get back. On the right side, there's a centering pass, but it doesn't connect. Framingham again centers it. Nobody home again. It goes out to the left point. There's a slap shot and another save by Hanks. Goes into the far corner, but Fitchburg still unable to clear. Framingham dumps it behind the net, collects it there, skates around a Fitchburg player, throws it behind the net in the near corner, but nobody there but a Fitchburg player, and he's able to finally get it out to center ice.
Looks like Fitchburg has to start an offense going.
Yeah, I mean, they're just lucky they're only losing 1-0, right? All they're doing is defending their goal so far. Definitely Framingham has the territorial edge so far this period. Face-off right in front of us, right on the red line. That'll be Schofield. He wins the draw. Fitchburg will start from their own end again. Center ice, cross the blue line, drop pass, but nothing happening. And now they finally gain control. A shot in, and Morgan saves it again. Goes, I believe it got caught in the net, behind the net. So we have a whistle. And we're going to have face-off in a Framingham State end.
Well, maybe Fitchburg can start a little offense right now.
Well, this would be a good place to do it, to the left of Morgan. Oh, they're actually going to let the first two players take the draw. There's a shot from the right point. Sticked aside by Morgan. Framingham State collects it, unable to clear it. Another shot in on Morgan, but he wraps that one up. That's the first time they've had two successful shots on him, I believe, isn't it?
That's right. This is their biggest offensive
slurry. Yeah. I mean, they started the game off with a little bit, and then they all defense seemed like. All right, this Schofield on the draw, and again they wave somebody out. This time for Framingham. Back to the left point. Fitchburg had trouble controlling it. Dumps it in the corner. Now they collect it. Go behind the net. Tried to center it. No, nothing there. Framingham unable to clear it. Fitchburg dumps it in deeper. Goes down in the left corner. Centering pass doesn't quite get there. There's another pass, but again doesn't get to the center. There's a wraparound, but no go. Morgan stops it. Puck bounces in the air. Fitchburg State grabs it. Can't do much with it, and we have a penalty coming up. I think we have a holding call.
Well, Fitchburg was putting on a good pressure right now, and if they can keep this up, I'm sure that might change the complexity of the game.
That's Mike Sargent going off for Framingham State. So Fitchburg State will have, I believe it's their first power play, right?
That's correct.
See, if you were writing this down, we could look and tell, but we don't.
I didn't write the power play down.
We haven't written much down, then we forget. Boy, we got Michael Clare. We'll use his notes. Goes back to the blue line. Fitchburg sends it in. Down low, there's a shot, but it's blocked in front. Framingham comes out and sends it down the length of the ice, and Fitchburg will start over. Again, Fitchburg State on their first power play of the day. Coming out their own end. Out to center ice. There's a pass over to the right wing. Collected by Fitchburg. Round behind the net to the left point. That's Kuna. Back to Kuna. Passes over to Tierney. A shot. It's blocked. Now behind the net. Framingham State rides a Fitchburg player off the puck. But they are unable to clear, and Fitchburg keeps it in behind the net. Down the left corner, out to the right point. There's a shot in, and Morgan sees that one and stops it with a high shot, but he was able to get it, and now back down the Fitchburg end. We're up to 10 shots for Fitchburg, so they picked up their offense a little bit here, Jim.
They have. They're getting some passes in.
Now they give up a goal right in. Oh, boy. How did they say that wasn't a goal? You've got to be kidding
That
me.
hit the inside of the pipe.
That had to. I could swear the net went flying up. Do we have a replay on that? I can't believe they didn't call a goal. I mean, the referee
I
had to see
was
that.
waiting for the red light to go on.
Yeah, I was waiting for a whistle to say goal and everybody to cheer. Framingham State was shocked they didn't get it, but
Well, that's two that Fitchburg State snagged.
wow. They better play the lottery tonight. Fitchburg State wins the draw on their own end. But right now they don't look like they're on a power play. Wow. That's short-handed goal they almost gave up. Okay, down the left side. Fitchburg.
We got to get some passing. Now we're starting to click here. Here we
There's
go.
a good pass. Back to the blue line, a shot in, and Morgan able to wrap that one up again. 13 minutes straight up left.
That was a good block by Morgan.
And Fitchburg State has a little offense going here. That's a good sign. 25, of course, they're on a power play. They should. So we have 25 seconds left on the Fitchburg power play. Okay, the draw is to the right of Morgan, and again they wave somebody out. I mean, that seems to be the thing. The first two guys in there aren't going to take the draw 90% of the time for some reason. Okay, Fitchburg State wins it, but they send it too deep and have to go back and collect it in their own end.
There's Fitchburg's chance to score. They've got to take advantage of this.
Yep, here comes collusion from his own end. Schofield across the red line, across the blue line into Framingham State territory. Passes it low. There's a pass out front, but again, Morgan's right there to cover it up. And we have a little extracurricular activity, but nothing happens and no penalties called. Both teams at full strength now. That's Struan talking to the referee.
He's coming off for a rest.
Yeah, he's been hitting pretty hard out there.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, he is. Okay, the draw to the left of Morgan. This time they send both of them out. They don't want you facing off. The first two in there don't get the face off. There's a shot from the right point. Doesn't get through, though. Goes into the corner and behind the net. Framingham up along the near boards. Fitchburg able to keep it in. Centering pass, but only a Framingham player there, and they dump it into the Fitchburg end. There's a golf swing, but he can't get it out. Plays golf like us. Framingham along the far boards. Pass back to the blue line. There's a shot in. Goes wide of the goalie, and Hanks comes out and grabs it.
Hank the magician.
Yeah. He's got a magic net there.
He sure has.
I wonder if Mr. LeClaire thinks they scored two goals. That you agree that a couple of those goals look like they went in?
What's that?
You think they scored two goals? Did it look like two of those shots went in today? Oh, you thought it hit the crossbar? Okay. Oh, I'm getting dripped on here. They got a leak in here. Centering pass and right out front.
Well,
Boom, that one got by, Hanks. Yep.
He didn't have any tricks for that one.
No, that's 2-0. Framingham State going up. We got a leak in the building here. No wonder this bucket is in front of us. So Framingham State, it's the second goal of the game. Fitchburg State finds themselves in a hole, 2-0. 11:54 left, second period.
This is a winless Framingham team that's pounding away at Fitchburg State, who've won at least 3.
I think it's 4-3 is their record.
4-3.
Yeah, they're giving Fitchburg all they can handle, that's for sure. Okay, the puck is in Framingham State's end. They come across the blue line out to center ice. Into the Fitchburg end, a drop pass. Collected, there's a shot in. Hanks stops that one. It's another shot, but it's blocked in front. And the puck goes out to center ice, now in the Framingham end. And they're able to knock it out to center ice as Fitchburg gets a line change. So they'll try once again. There's a pass that doesn't connect, but they wave off icing, and behind the net, Morgan sends it around the boards. Fitchburg able to keep it in. There's a shot, and snagged by Morgan. So no sustained offense by Fitchburg. We're not sure who scored the goal on that. I was leaving it up to my partner here, but
You left it up to the color man?
Yeah. I think he's colorblind.
I can tell you how he scored the goal, but I can't tell you who it was.
I know. It's tough to. I forget. It was out. If it was 7, I was thinking, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to say. All right, at center ice, Fitchburg State once again. Or at number 10. I was trying to listen to the announcer, but it's hard to hear with the headset on. All right, behind the net, up along the near boards here, Framingham State once again. There's a. Oh, we're going to get boarding or something, I think. He barreled into that guy. That was Fletcher. He's gone.
Well, number 17 is stretching out a little. He's a little guy, too.
Let's see.
He's going to take a seat now.
So Fletcher's out for 2 minutes. I don't know if I had to call boarding or something because he came charging.
That had to be boarding, huh?
I don't know. We'll have to listen to the announcer because I didn't see the ref signal either. But. All right, Fitchburg State going to be down a man. Now he's telling him to get in the box as he's sitting on the edge. All right. Oh. Yeah, he's.
That's number 10. Huh?
That's Fletcher. Yeah, you don't want to get the ref man get thrown out. All right, here we go. It'll be just outside the Framingham State blue line. Now the official is explaining to Dean Fuller, who's in his 21st year at Fitchburg State, what's going on. And we're ready for the draw. Both teams battle for it right in front of us. Framingham comes up with it. Rink wide pass to get out of their own end. In the center ice, they throw it in the Fitchburg end. Again, they're on a power play. Goes behind the Fitchburg net. Both teams fight for it. Framingham finally comes up with it, sends it to the left point, able to keep it in. Pass it down low again. Fitchburg collects it behind the net, but can't do anything with it. Again, both teams battle for it. Framingham in the near corner, out to the right point. Sends it in deep again, but they miss the pass, and Fitchburg able to clear it the length of the ice. Okay, good job of forechecking by Fitchburg, killing time here.
They're keeping Framingham back there. Now they're finally coming out.
That was Dreyer. He did a good job killing a little time there. Now Framingham across the blue line. Out to the right point. There's a shot in. Hanks gets it with his shoulder. Framingham gets the rebound. Tries to send it in deep. Fitchburg blocks it. Comes out by the net. Able to control it. There's a pass out, and it hit a player and came right back at Hanks. Boy, everything's going Framingham's way now.
I'll say.
Wow, even when you try to clear it, it hits somebody and comes out to your goalie.
You know, number 23 almost got a goal off the shoulder.
Yeah, and that's Don Morgan. He's from Burlington, Mass. I'm trying to see Paul Morgan's from Natick, so I guess they're not brothers, probably not even related. But all right, the draw is to the left of Hanks. They're going to let it. No, here we go. Lado's thrown out. They don't let them. What? I don't understand it.
I think Fitchburg State should let the first man that they don't want to.
Send the goalie in the face off and say, here you go. They haven't let guys stay in. They need a team. So, okay, they're able to keep it in. Hanks makes a nice glove save there. That was a nice low shot, but he's able to see it and pick it off. Boy, he's earning his money today.
I think even if they lose, Fitchburg State number 35 should be MVP.
Yeah. He was the player of the week back in November, so he's showing he could be again. There we go. There's a change. Thank you. All right. Fitchburg State able to control the puck and get it out. We have 29 seconds left on the Framingham State power play. And
what was that?
He was offside. I think that was a good call. He had his foot off, and I believe the puck went over before he was able to get back.
It was a close play.
Yeah, I think it was a good, from what I thought I saw, it looked like a good play. So the draw will be right outside the blue line, Framingham State blue line. 26 seconds left on the Framingham State power play. They gain control. They'll start from their own end, dump it out to center ice, and then into the Fitchburg end, down into the corner. Both teams battle for it. Framingham comes up with it. The Rams work it around, send it out to the left point, back deep, down into the corner, cycling around. There's a shot. Hank sees it and saves it behind the net. That's his 24th save so far today. And now Fitchburg State on a 2-2 crosses the blue line. There's a shot, but Morgan up to the task and they stick it aside.
Well, he read that shot. Yeah. Morgan read that shot all the way.
Yeah, and he only had to follow the shooter. I guess so it helped. Well, there's a shot, but it clears a plexi over there and goes out of the rink, as Todd would say, the plexi. He doesn't say plexiglass. So.
Yeah. Well, if that goal was about 20 feet high, I think he would have scored.
So we have 8:12 left, second period, 24 shots on goal to 13, Framingham State in favor. We're going to have a draw right in front of us at the red line. Did they let both players? Yeah. It's the second time today, I think. All right, both teams battle for it right in front of us. Finally, it's controlled by Framingham. And both teams still battle. As Todd would have said, ping pong hockey right now. Back and forth. Finally dumped into Fitchburg end. Hanks plays it around the boards, but they can't get it out. Now it comes along the near side and they're able to get it out. Goes down into the Framingham State end. Both teams go after it, but Morgan comes out, sends it around the boards to a Fitchburg State player, but he can't do much with it except send it deep again. It's a good check along the boards. Both teams battle for it. Nobody in it able to come up with it right now. And now comes out, pops to center ice, and here comes Framingham once again. 2-on-2. Down low into the left corner. Fitchburg grabs it behind the net. And here they come out. Center ice. Yep. Whoop, misfired. And sends it in deep as they get a line change.
Nothing but air on that swing.
Yep. Okay, Fitchburg State, that's Fletcher again, knocked off the nice poke check to knock him off the puck there, and Framingham gains control again. Out to center ice. Fitchburg can't collect the puck. That's Kuna going after it. Bumps his man, able to bump him off the puck, and then they come up with it. Not out yet, though. And still unable to clear. Finally get it to center ice.
Slammed. 10-on-10.
Okay, in the Framingham end, Fitchburg from behind the net, centering pass, but nobody home. Now Framingham just clears it to relieve some of the pressure, but they wave off icing, so able to keep the play in at the blue line. It's a pass down low in the left corner, tries to get it deep, no go. Fitchburg stops it. Both teams battle for it. Framingham comes up with it, centering pass stopped by Fitchburg, and out to center ice. Okay, Fitchburg collects the puck. The Framingham player didn't see it, but now he's got it. Rink wide pass. There's a shot, goes wide of Hanks and bounces out to center ice. Here comes Mayu on the left, broken up. He was all by himself with three Framingham players. Okay, Fitchburg from their own end once again. A rink wide pass out to center ice. Down the right side. And no go again. Framingham breaks them up, and here they come. And nice back check there. By is that Lido, I think.
It was a good play.
Yeah, is he calling a penalty on that?
Oh, I can't see a penalty on that one. It looked like a pretty clean check.
Yeah, he just came up from behind and he's calling the trip. Clean to us, but not to them. So Fitchburg State again will be short-handed. And they're going to have the draw on the right of Hanks in the Fitchburg end, of course.
Well, Fitchburg seems to play better when they're on the short side.
Yeah. Hey, they let both players take the draw this time. And now Framingham comes up with it. Again, they're on the power play, back to the blue line, down lower. There's a shot in, or it could have been a pass, but anyway, it was blocked in front. Fitchburg able to clear it out, and we have an offside.
Fitchburg almost got a breakaway on that last play. One man to beat.
1:44 left. The draw will be right outside the Fitchburg blue line. And they're going to let the same two players that started take the draw for a chance, 2 in a row.
The referees are changing their strategy.
Yeah. All right, there's a shot, and
would you call
Morgan
that
has
one?
to stick it aside.
Yeah, I guess it would be a shot.
Yeah. And Fitchburg down low to get it. That's good penalty killing here. Keep it in the Framingham State, but now Framingham works it out. 2-on-3. They get it. There's a shot, and Hanks has to smother that one.
That was a good look.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of bodies in between him and the puck.
Right. I think by the time he shot it, though, with a slap shot, they cleared out, and I think Hanks saw it all the way, but it was a hard shot.
So Fitchburg is doing a good penalty killing again.
Yeah. 1:15 left for this penalty. Now they gain control and send it out. We're going to have a penalty on Framingham State. I think they're going to call tripping on them now. So Fitchburg State will find themselves on a power play in a little bit. They had 1:05 left on their penalty.
That looked a little dubious also, but maybe not.
So that's 14 is Corey Druin, who has played a good game for Framingham. He's out 2 minutes for tripping. Both teams will be even strength for 105 rather than Fitchburg State will have a power play for 55 seconds.
Well, Fitchburg's going to take advantage of all this. So.
Yep, there's a shot, but it goes wide of Morgan. Framingham comes up with it and just sends it out to center ice. Fitchburg dumps it back in. It does go in on Morgan, and he has to save it. The rebound goes right to his players, and both teams battle for it. Comes out to center ice. Here's Kuna for Fitchburg. Over to Goff. He dumps it in the Framingham State end, and the Rams start from behind their own net. Rink wide pass, and Kuna keeps it in. There's a shot in, and it's gloved by Morgan. Nice save by Morgan there.
That was a nice save. Morgan showing that he's got some skills back there.
Yeah. He's made 14 saves so far. He hasn't been tested as much as Hanks has.
No, I was just trying to see how many goals he's given up.
You can find it on that sheet. Good luck. Draws to his right. And there they go, waving somebody out. Okay. And the faceoff is won by the Rams. They take it behind their own net. Okay, again, both teams are at full strength right now. Both teams have a man in the penalty box. Out to center ice. Past the blue line. There's a shot in. Hanks makes a pad save. And Fitchburg, Kuna behind his own net. Okay, they're going to start from there. Just trying to get going. Get it out to center ice. That's Zaff. And Fitchburg gets a line change as they dump it in the Framingham end.
I think they have the advantage now, don't they, Joe?
Yep, 49 seconds left. So let's see what they can do. There's a shot in, and there's a save by Morgan. The rebound, but Fitchburg can't grab it. Comes out to center ice. Yeah, they need to get some of those rebounds, and the few that he's given up, they need to poke one home. Okay, it's dumped in, and he misses it behind the net. Fitchburg right there to get it. Pass. Able to keep it in. There's a shot in, but again, Morgan gloves that one. I don't know if that would have been on net. It was hard. It looked like it was going to go wide, but he elected to stop it.
Right, it was going wide. That could be dangerous trying to stop it with a rebound.
And maybe he just figured I better catch it while I can. And there's the face-off will be to his left. Again, the Falcons have a 21-second. Oh, there we go. There's the man change.
Now we're getting back into it.
Both of them this time. 21 seconds left on the Fitchburg State power play. They win the draw back to the right point, but they're unable to keep it in, and that's a big play. Now they have to start over.
21 was hesitant for Fitchburg State.
Okay, behind the Rams end, he's bumped off the puck, but they do gain control again, and they come out of their own end. There's a pass to center ice down into the Fitchburg end. Both teams have full strength again. They battle for it in the corner, and we finally get a whistle. So Fitchburg looked a little better the last half of this period, at least.
They seem like they're picking up their speed and keeping right on the puck. If they could only develop some type of play.
Yeah, they have not have anything sustained either. It's just one shot and then they're gone. So there we go. There's the second man in. Okay, they win the Framingham wins the draw back to the left point. There's a shot, goes wide of Hanks, but they're able to keep it in at the blue line. They're going to call offside. All right, just snuck out right in front of us.
The defense for Framingham are holding their own. Once they get up to that blue line, they don't let anything get out of there if they can help it. And it's keeping their attack going.
Okay, Tierney wins the draw for Fitchburg. There's a rink-wide pass. Fitchburg having a problem with it, able to get it out. Then they send it down to Framingham State end. They don't call icing. The Rams collect it behind their own net, trying to get out of their own end now. Along the far boards, they dump it out of center ice. We have a penalty coming up on Fitchburg State, interference.
Oh, that was a bad penalty.
Yep, 1:49 left, second period. You're already down 2 goals. That's going to be Nissen.
Nissen's, yeah. West Point. Now he should know better.
Yep. Last team he played for was Army. All right. Falcons find themselves down a man. 1:49 left, so they're going to start the third period off down a man, unless the Rams score, of course. Okay, it's dumped into the Fitchburg end. Hanks doesn't play it behind the net. Framingham back to the left point. Sends it in low. There's a shot, doesn't get in. Blocked in front, but Fitchburg unable to clear it. There's another shot blocked. That stick it to the side of the boards. Rams come up with it once again behind the Falcons' net. Back to the blue line. There's a shot in on Hanks, but I don't think it reached him. Blocked in front. The puck was just staying there, and finally somebody grabbed it and shot it in on him, and he had to cover up.
Fitchburg State dodged a bullet on that one.
Yeah, they need to clear the puck. They're going to find themselves down 3-0 here. Hanks has done a great job. 28 stops here, giving up 2 shots. Let's draw to his left. Going to let these 2 guys take the draw. That's unusual. Back to the right point. There's a wrist shot right in on Hanks. I believe it was deflected and right in on him, but he smothered that one. Another nice save.
He has a good eye for seeing where that puck is going.
All right, the draw will be to his left once again. Okay, the Rams control it once more. Back to the right point. Okay, stick handling around, down to the corner, back to the right point. All in front of us here, off the boards. And, I thought that one came out, but the ref says no, he's right on the line. This one finally clears his zone, and Fitchburg and Framingham battle for it until it's sent into the Fitchburg end. 38 seconds left, second period. And Fitchburg able to knock it out to center ice. Half a minute. Second period remaining. The Rams one more time, and now they called offside. Break for Fitchburg.
Number 10 was barreling right in there.
29 shots on goal for Framingham, 16 shots on goal for Fitchburg, so almost a 2-to-1 advantage. They definitely have to close that gap if they want to do anything in this game.
That tells the score right there.
Yeah. Tierney wins the draw back, and they got able to clear it down to the Rams' end. Okay, the Rams just send it behind their own net. 12 seconds left. They might have time for one more rush. There they come up to the blue line, but they lose control of the puck. Fitchburg steals it, and Kuna knocks it deep into the Rams' end. No help, though.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah. He was
There's
by
two
himself.
players inside the blue line, and
Yeah.
there's the puck waiting to be passed off.
Well, the Rams will have a 12-second power play when the third period starts. We're down to the final period. Fitchburg State trailing 2-0. 29 shots on goal for Framingham State, 16 for the Falcons. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back, so we'll see you in a couple of seconds. Welcome back, everybody. We're here at the Wallace Civic Center with the game between the Fitchburg State Falcons and the Framingham State Rams. Right now, I'm Joe Tredello along with Jim Page. Right now, the Falcons find themselves down 2-0, Jim, with 1 period to go, and they have to start the third period off 12 seconds shorthanded. What do you think they need to do to get back in this game?
Well, I think first of all, they have to get some type of strategy and plays going. The passes have to be crisper, and I think they have to take this one-man flying down the ice attitude away.
Yeah, make it more of a team effort and look for another player to pass to. They're making it pretty easy for Framingham when the goalie can just watch the man with the puck and just make the save on him.
Right. They're not playing a three-dimensional game, and it's hurting them.
We were talking, too, about how we thought they were hitting harder at the beginning of the game than they are now.
Yes, they came out really strong, and then they started backing off, and it looked like Framingham was skating faster and passing better.
Could that be an indication that Framingham was whacking them harder and they backed off? I mean, hard to tell from here, but
it is. Somehow they just let Framingham get the upper hand and take control, and they have to get more shots on goal if they want to score at all.
Yeah, and they haven't had anything sustained. It's all one shot now.
That's true. I think they had 2 goals in succession once.
Still 2 shots, yeah.
2 shots,
Yeah.
rather.
Yeah, because I think we commented on it. It was the first time, and I think you're right. It's the only time.
Well, maybe Coach Dean Fuller has talked to them, and hopefully they're inspired.
Yeah, here we go. We're getting ready to start the third period. 2-0, Framingham State Rams over the Fitchburg State Falcons. Again, the clock, they set it to 20, and here we go. 12 seconds, the Rams will be on a power play. Draw is battled for by both teams. Still at center ice, and it goes into the crowd. So that wasted 8 seconds, and Fitchburg State just has to kill 4 more seconds. I want to say thank you to FATV for allowing us to use all their equipment and bringing this, again, the 13th year into your homes. And I don't know everybody in the truck who's helping, but I want to say thank you to everybody. Fitchburg State. Oh,
that looked like a trip.
Wow-wee.
Oh, I guess not.
Well, I thought it was a nice check-in.
Maybe we.
But-
Another good check down the other end.
Yeah. Pittsburgh State is getting hit instead of hitting, though. All right, now Fitchburg State tries to come back with a good hit, but Tyler Knapp is the only important name in the truck. Whoa, there we go.
Oh.
Hey.
That was
It looked like acrobatic.
It looked like a football. It looked like Ty Law hit him.
You're welcome, Tyler. And I know Mark Ruchello, Angela Tredello, Graham Deneen is on camera. Butch Dupree is in the truck. Darren Dame, I couldn't think of his first name for a minute. I'm sorry, he's on camera. I don't know if I got everybody. Thank you. They said I did. That's good. Got to give credit to everybody. It's a team effort, too.
That's right. It takes a lot of people to get this game
Sure
going.
it does. All right, Fitchburg State, Fletcher across the line, but he's broken up on a poke check, and it goes into the corner. He sends the pass, but unable to collect in front, and it goes all the way to the Fitchburg end. Again, Fitchburg State down 2-0. They need to get going here. Still plenty of time, but right now it looks like Framingham State's establishing what the third period's going to be like. There's a shot in on Morgan. He's able to glove that one. That shot was by Stephen Schofield. We were looking at between periods. He's all the way from California to the great city of Fitchburg.
He really wants to play hockey.
I guess he must be love the Civic Center. That's what it is. Okay, the draw to the left of Morgan. Both teams fight for it. Fitchburg finally wins it. There's a shot in by Concannon, goes wide. Unable to clear it. Framingham State, a shot in. There's a pad save. Oh, there's a... No, I thought he was hauled down, but I guess not. He was dumped.
It appears that way anyway. Yeah. That's all the referees.
Yeah. I guess it shows we all see things differently, huh?
Especially when we're announcing for Fitchburg State.
Yeah. All right, it goes out across the center line and into the Fitchburg end. They can't clear it. Now they control in front of their own net and able to get it out to center ice. But it's collected by the Rams.
I said those passes have to be crisper than they are.
Yeah, they're not on target at all. They're just sort of like throwing them out to just get them out. Okay, around the boards and out down to the Framingham State end. Both teams fight for it. I don't know why that should have been interference.
Definitely. I think he saw that.
Okay, he just rolled the Fitchburg player right out of it. You have obstruction interference on Framingham State. That's number 27. We don't have a 27, so whoever you are, good job. We need that.
Just should have made it so obvious.
Yeah.
In the middle of the ice, and nobody around.
Sort of rolled the Fitchburg player away from the puck. Well, we agree with the call finally. Okay, the draw will be right outside the blue line. Both teams fight for it. Nobody got it yet. Fitchburg finally did. Skated in, that's collusion. Skates it into the Framingham end. Behind the Framingham State net. Still stick handling out to the blue line.
Now they're passing.
Yep.
This is the way they're going to get a score.
And there's a shot in. We got another penalty coming up too. Interference, but I think it might be against Fitchburg. I'm not sure. Who's he called? No. Calling Framingham. Well, have a two-man advantage. This is what they need. Okay, that'll be against Coy Druin, who has played a good game today. Fitchburg State finds themselves with a two-man advantage, Jim. If they're going to get back, this has to be the time to do it.
Right, this is definitely their time, and they can't afford not to score now if they want to get back in this ball game.
Okay, the draw is outside the face-off circle to the right of Morgan. Fitchburg State wins it, able to keep it in. Nice play to keep it in there.
I should say puck game, but that doesn't sound right.
Okay, they fake the shot. Framingham in the triangle. They block the shot in front, able to clear it out. Down to Fitchburg end. They'll have to start all over. Okay, Fitchburg from their own end. Here they come. Into the Rams end. Drop pass back. Rink wide pass to Schofield. He sends it to the center. And broken up, but they're able to knock it in deep behind the net. Goes Schofield. And they're going to start over back to the blue line. Okay, there's a shot. Blocked in front. Never got to Morgan.
So they have to set something up here.
Yeah, I mean, you can pass 50 times, but if you don't get a shot in, there's a nice block. That's a 23. That's Don Morgan made a nice block. Fitchburg State again, but they miss it. Puck trickles in on Morgan, but he just covers it up. Right, you got to make the passes, but then you got to get some shots on goal too, I would think.
I think they've got a lot of work to do this week.
Yeah. We need to make him do some more laps. Okay, the draw is going to be to the right of Morgan. Controlled by the Rams. They bring it behind their own net. Unable to clear it out. Fitchburg Goff keeps it in. Back to the blue line. Kuna takes a shot. It's blocked in front and finally grabbed by a Framingham State player and cleared all the way down to the Fitchburg end. 7 seconds left and Framingham will get a man back.
They've got to charge the net now.
Across the blue line is a shot, but it's blocked and it goes outside the rink. And now we are down to a one-man power play for Fitchburg State. Not anything great considering they had a two-man advantage.
No, they should have just set up and pummeled that net.
So we'll see what they can do with 21 seconds left on the power play for Fitchburg. This will be a big boost for Framingham if they kill off penalties for the two men. Goes behind their net. Fitchburg just doesn't seem to be popping anybody either. Okay, they gain control of the puck. As the penalty's winding down, it's out front, but nothing there. Comes back to the blue line, fakes a shot, and nice poke check there, and they're going to get a breakaway. In on Hanks, and what a save by Hanks. He just gloved that out of the air. Wow, that's a save of the day. He just robbed Scott Botteroff, who I'm sure thought it was going in.
Yeah, as you said, he pulled that right out of midair.
What a save. That had to be the save of the day.
That was a lot of quickness on his part.
Wow. One-on-one, and here's a replay right here. And here comes Botteroff, and watch the glove win. Nice save.
That was going in the corner.
Yep. Okay, back to live action, and here we go. There's a nice replay there from the truck. And while we were gone, nothing really happened. We're going to have a face-off. Again, 31 shots on goal for Framingham State, 19 for Fitchburg. They find themselves down 2-0 with a little over 15 minutes left in the game. The draw at center ice, controlled by Fitchburg. Unable to do much with it. Finally send it into the Rams' end. They go for it in the corner, but Framingham State gets there first, but it's poked back in by Fitchburg, gained by the Rams again. Now he's pinned along the boards, and they finally get it out and come to center ice and dump it into Fitchburg end. Hanks stops it behind the net, now elects to throw it along the boards, along the near side. Fitchburg comes out with it. There's a pass, but again, it's just pass for the sake of a pass, I guess. Not on its mark. Fitchburg dumps it in the Rams' end. Now they got to go get it. And the Rams just clear it right out to center ice. And Fitchburg sends it in to late offside. Now they clear the zone. They get a line change.
Well, they definitely needed a line change.
Yeah. Now back and forth. Finally, Fitchburg gains it at their own line. Back to center ice. They get a 2-on-2. They elect to shift to the side. There's a shot, but it goes wide. Kept in at the point. Collusion sends it in. Goes over the goal. Fitchburg in the corner.
This is what Fitchburg has to do. Just keep firing away at that net.
Yep. And now it goes along the boards and kept in again by Fitchburg on a good play there by Collusion. Once again, he gets it. He's unable to keep it in this time. Framingham comes out on a 2-on-1. There's a shot, but it goes wide, and I believe it was partially blocked. Goes into the corner behind the Fitchburg net. And must be on the back of the net as Hanks held his hand up. I just think Framingham State is hitting a lot harder than Fitchburg State is. I don't know if you feel that way or not.
Yeah, since the second period, I'd say.
Yeah, when they hit, you hear the hits up here. Fitchburg State's just sort of banging into their man like, I'm going to poke you off the puck.
Framingham State seems like they're skating faster than Fitchburg State.
Okay, out the center ice, Framingham State just knocks it back into the Fitchburg end, and now it goes into the bench, the Rams bench, and we're going to start all over. 13-11 left. Third period, Fitchburg State trailing 2-0.
Well, Fitchburg's got to generate something here. They're not looking like a team that wants to win.
Okay, the draw at center ice, won by Stephen Schofield. He carries it in. And now it's down the corner. Fletcher centering pass. That was nice. And then it's a backhand by Schofield, but it's blocked by Morgan. That was a nice play.
It was. That was a good play. And
a little hustle on that, too. I'd say
Fitchburg State almost got that one, but a little bit too low.
Yep. I think they showed they hustled after the puck, and a good thing happened. Okay, the draw is to the left of Morgan. They let the two players actually take the face-off. Kuna keeps it in. Fletcher again, a backhanded shot, blocked in front. Now he gets it out front, trickles to the side of the net. He comes up with it again. This is centering pass.
Hey!
There we go. I believe that was Schofield.
I think it went in twice.
Yeah. I believe the goalie actually got it. Went off his shoulder, I thought, and went behind him. So that's Schofield, I think, got that goal. Could you tell? Now here's a replay, Jim. Let's see if we can see it on the replay. There, behind the net, that's Fletcher, I believe. He centers it. And now it comes out. There's a shot. See it? Oh, he got it with his glove, I guess. And then he didn't catch it, so it bounced off his glove and went in. I believe it was Schofield that got it with an assist of Fletcher.
Yeah, it looked like It looked like Schofield.
Schofield. Am I saying Schofield?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. He got the goal. Big goal for Fitchburg. Let's see if that fires them up. Okay, 12:39 left, third period. Back to the point. The Rams dump it in deep. Fitchburg grabs it behind the net along the boards. Unable to clear it. Well, it bounces over the Framingham State player's stick, and now Fitchburg clears it. Here comes Tierney. Over the left side, they dump it in low behind the Rams net. Rams unable to clear it. Fitchburg, misfired on a shot, but he gets it back. That's Holroyd. He sends it deep. Collected by Tierney out front. Nobody home. Okay, there's another shot by Holroyd. Blocked in front. But all of a sudden, Fitchburg seems to be picking up the pace here.
But this is the way they should be playing.
Yeah, that goal seemed to wake them up a little. But now Rams able to clear the puck, and they got a one-on-one. The man goes down, and he's going out for tripping. Fitchburg State will be down a man. That's the last thing they need.
Didn't look like an intentional trip there.
I'm not sure if that's, he's calling a trip, but it looked like he took his feet from under him. But it didn't look like he used his stick to do it.
No.
So I don't know why. Not really sure why it's a trip. But
it looked like he just fell over his outstretched legs.
Yeah, I thought he sort of slid over into him. Maybe his stick was there and we couldn't see it. But here it is. Here's the replay, Jim. And watch it. The Fitchburg State player goes down. Maybe it's his leg that actually trips him. See, he puts his leg out maybe. Yeah, it's his leg. He's tripping him with his leg.
Okay.
That's what he's calling it on, not his stick. Okay, good call. Fitchburg State, again, man down. The Rams keep it in. Pass over to center, a shot high and wide. Off the boards, both teams fight for it. Goes behind the Falcons net, and they're able to clear it out. All the way down to the Rams end, and actually skating after the puck.
Good forechecking now.
Yeah, they at least need to force something here, or at least put a little pressure on him. Left point now. There's a shot in, it's blocked in front.
Somebody's hurt.
Yeah, I think that's collusion. He took that shot kind of high, it looked like.
Or low.
Yeah, low, one of the, Depends how you look at it, I guess.
Oh, he's still skating.
Yeah.
So wasn't that low.
Okay. Yeah. All right, we're going to have a draw to the right of Hanks. Both teams are fighting for it. Finally, Fitchburg pokes it into the corner, slaps it, but unable to get it out. Framingham able to keep it in. And we're going to have a penalty.
Looks like number...
Are we going to just say something, maybe a high stick or a batted it? I didn't see that, but the face-off is outside the Fitchburg end. I'm not really sure what he called.
Well, it's not a penalty anyway.
No. All right, Fitchburg gets it, but unable to do anything with it, and Framingham dumps it into Fitchburg end, down behind the net, around the boards. Both teams go after it. Still fighting for it. Both players go down. And squirts out. Fitchburg gets it.
I think he uses his glove.
Oh, that's a high stick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was over his shoulder.
Yeah. And now it goes down the Rams end. There we go. Now we're starting to hit a little bit over there. And the Rams come up with it, but at least Fitchburg is making them know they're here.
It's hustling at number 9 for Fitchburg's. He's doing pretty well.
It's a big kid, too. That would be Mike Dreyer. Okay, the left point, there's a shot in, never makes it over to Hanks. Fitchburg blocked it. Now the puck goes down low behind the Fitchburg net. Kuna likes to play it behind. And now Fitchburg able to clear with 7 seconds left on the power play. So they effectively cleared this hurdle, Jim.
I think Fitchburg has...
there's a shot in on Hanks.
Yeah.
Made a save.
So far they defended every penalty.
Yeah, their special teams, if you want to call it that, did a good job. Their power play unit. And now we have a player getting in on goal, trying to score by himself off the puck. All right, that's 24 is Scott Blatteroff. He probably wanted to say something to Hanks for that nice save he made.
I'm sure you went to congratulate him.
Yeah, let's see you do it again. All right, 9:30 left, third period. Fitchburg State trying to generate something here to tie the game up. 32 shots to 21, so they've closed that gap pretty well.
Well, they have, and they're looking more aggressive.
Yes, so that's for sure. This last part of this period, they've picked up the pace. Now let's see if they can make it pay off. Down in the corner, flying near boards here. Finally comes out to the left point. There's a shot in. Boy, I think Hanks had to make a save on that. I saw the Framingham player jump, and I couldn't tell if the puck got past him. I assume it did and went into Hanks.
Yeah, the player was definitely trying to create a diversion there.
Yeah. Okay, the Rams send it into the sideboard here. Now it goes into the corner. They come up with it. Fitchburg State finally gains control, goes behind their own net. And good job of forechecking here by the Rams. They don't let the Falcons come out. And they're still,
Here we go.
finally
This
work
might
it out.
be it.
Yeah, 2-on-2 here, 3-on-2 if they can skate.
It's a nice pass.
Drop pass, yep, there's a shot, but Morgan
that was
grabbed
outside
that.
the goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it was going in, but they had a 3-on-2 at least.
Did create a little anxiety near that net.
Yeah.
The goalie was concerned.
I think we have a cross check here, Jim, on 14. That would be Corey Druin again. Here's a replay. Let's see if we can see him make the cross check. Not really sure what he called it.
I don't know what it was.
Well,
Looked like he was holding.
There he goes. He just did it right there.
Oh, slammed him in there.
Yeah, he took a stick and whoop.
That was
So it was after the play was
just
over. Yeah, not a good penalty to take. So the Falcons catch a break.
That was an unnecessary penalty. He didn't have to do it.
The play was over. You don't gain anything doing that. Now you give Fitchburg State a power play, down by only 1 goal. So the referee just explained that to the captain of the Rams. That would be number 17, Robbie DeLeo. And now we're ready for the draw to the right of Morgan. Fitchburg State with another good chance. The Rams control the puck though, and now
bad pass.
Yeah, and able to clear it out. Hanks will play it, leave it for one of his men. That would be Collusion. He starts out from his own end across the blue line, and the Rams stop it, and we have an offside. So 8:16 left, 2-1. Fitchburg State has picked up the pace. It's just whether they did it soon enough or not, huh, Jim?
Well, they still have plenty of time to get. Well, they're in the game now. They just have to tie it and go from there. They've got the advantage.
So explaining something to the coach of Framingham, that would be Chris Guggens, his second year. Okay, the draw goes all the way back in the Fitchburg end. They're going to start from there. Minute and a half left on the power play. Okay, they get out to center ice on a rink-to-rink wide pass and drop pass. Able to keep. That was a bad call. Whoa, that was right in front of us, Jim. I mean, there's no way that went over the blue line. I don't think.
I don't believe so.
Boy, I mean, we're like.
He called it from the other side of the ice.
He's farther away than we are. Well, anyway, the draw will be right outside the blue line. Fitchburg gains control of it. They dump it in the Rams' end behind the net. Morgan has a little trouble with it, finally stops it, and the Rams try to clear it. Can't. That was a nice play by Schofield. Now to the right, left point shot that's blocked. Out here to the right point, nice pass. There's a shot in, and boy, he had to snare that one out of the air. That had to be a nice save. Wow.
That was a good save.
Boy, he just picked that one right off with his glove.
I don't know how he did that. There were so many players going back and forth.
Then he finally, by the time we got to him, he had a nice look at it, but he had to be quick on that one.
I think it was coming straight at his nose. That's why he saw it.
Here it is. Now you see the goalie, and he's looking, boom, he just snags that one. Nice shot of replay.
He did have some space in there to see it.
Yeah. Okay, back to the right point. Schofield over to the left point. There's a pass. Stopped by the Rams and cleared. We have about 45 seconds left on the power play. At least Fitchburg's put a little pressure on them in this power play.
Yes, they did show that they can put a play together now.
Okay, across the blue line, Schofield elects to go behind the net. Pass across, but nobody to collect it for Fitchburg. They're able to keep it in, and now it hops over the collusion stick, and it's a foot race for it. And fortunately for Fitchburg, collusion gets there first. 12 seconds left on the power play, so they might have one more shot at it. But the pass hops off the Fitchburg State player's stick. That was Fletcher, and driven into the Fitchburg end. And now both teams are at full strength as the play is coming out.
Well, Framingham did a good job of stopping that.
Did a good job on the power play. Right. Okay, both teams battle for it at center ice. Finally, Fitchburg comes up with it. Having trouble controlling it though, and now they get a line change. Framingham from center ice, down the left side, down behind the net. Back to the left point, nobody on anybody here, and then Hanks has to make a pad save and just sticks it behind the net. Fitchburg seems to have abandoned defense a little bit there though.
Yes, you're right.
All of a sudden, Hanks was by himself. Nobody picking anybody up. They had two men behind the net.
Maybe the line was tired, and this is why they're.
Well, they had just changed, I thought. So.
Well, change them again.
They're in shape like us, I guess. Huh?
Oh, God forbid.
5:57 left. The draw is right outside the blue line. Controlled by the Rams. Likes the puck a little, sends it over to the other side, and here they come across the red line into the Fitchburg end. Send it in low. Fitchburg behind their own net, loses the puck. Okay, both teams battle. Oh, and there's a nice save by Hanks again.
Yes.
He had to come right across that goal mouth, and he's got number 8 there. He has Lyons talking to himself, wondering how that didn't go in. That's a second great save he's made to look like it should have gone in.
Looks like he's a little hurt over there.
Well, if we spread our legs like that, Jim, we wouldn't be getting up.
No. He has a good safety device there.
Yeah. Okay, here we go again. You saw Zaff getting on the bench, and now we're back in the Fitchburg end once again. Behind the net, good play there to knock the Rams off the puck. Fitchburg out to center ice. Across the blue line. Drop pass. There's a shot in, but it's blocked before it gets to the goalie, who's knocked down out in front.
That was a good opportunity to score there with him, goalie being on his back.
That was Goff did a good job of getting that thing going. Fitchburg State unable to clear. There's a nice play there by O'Driscoll for the Rams to not let Fitchburg get it out. There's a little poke by a Fitchburg player behind the net, which you couldn't see on TV. Okay, kept in by the Rams, and right inside the blue line, Hanks has to stop another one. There's a trickled in on him. Not a hard save, but as long as it kills time for the Rams right now, the clock becoming Fitchburg's enemy.
It is.
4:34. Yeah,
Fitchburg has to do something in a hurry now. No more laying back.
Right. It's been a fast game, Jim.
It has.
Okay, over the left point, there's a shot in on Hanks. He kicks it out of there. Nice save again. Back to the blue line, able to keep it into the Rams, and that one squirts out. They dump it back in. It'll be delayed offside, so Fitchburg goes back to get it. Here they come. Not for long, though, huh?
Oh, poke check.
Yep. And now it's center ice. Fletcher sends it in. Yep. Oh, backhanded, but he can't get the shot off. Good play by the Rams not to let him shoot it. They come right back, and they're offside. Good call there.
That was a very good play by the Rams because he was driving in.
Yep, and he was all set to shoot. Rode him right off the puck. 35 shots to 23, so Fitchburg has closed that gap, as we said before, but they need to poke one more home at least. Draw right outside the blue line. Controlled by the Rams once again. I think there's a pass, but it goes right off the back of his own player.
Oh, here's a little break again.
Yeah, but ridden off and sent down and behind the net and able to clear the zone once again.
Framingham is sticking right with the Fitchburg players. They're not letting him do anything.
Right. Framingham falls on the puck. He gloved that puck.
He did.
But they don't call it. Now Fitchburg grabs a stick. Not a smart play either. Now they're going to get a cross check. What does he call him? A cross check. He grabbed the stick. But anyway, Fitchburg's going to be a man down. That 18's a big boy.
He is.
Wow.
That wasn't a good call, I don't think.
No, I thought he could have called holding the stick, though. Either way, he's going out for 2 minutes. That's Ron Concan, yeah, not a good penalty to take either at this point. Now they're going to be down a man. 3:31 left. You're down for 2 minutes if there's no scoring.
They didn't need that penalty at this time.
No, I mean, and that, I don't know if he was just frustrated the play was on the puck and he couldn't get to it, but if you hold his stick and take it right out of his hand
in front of the referee.
That. Yeah, I mean, how are they going to miss that? So.
I think the referee should have called when that puck was stopped.
Right,
he was under it.
Although he batted it with his hand, but maybe because he didn't pass it to anybody, it's not a hand pass. I guess. Although he could have called it for stoppage
handling the
play.
puck.
Yeah. Okay, in the corner, the Rams come out behind the net. Back to the blue line. There's a wrist shot blocked in front. And Fitchburg unable to collect. There's a turnaround shot in on Hanks. He has to make another save. Back to the blue line. And they try a shot. Now Fitchburg might get a breakaway. Here we go. If they're going to do it, Fletcher. Oh, he did it. Yes, sirree.
Number 10.
Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Right. Yeah. Shot-handed goal for Fitchburg State.
Boy, Fitchburg needed that.
2:46 left. Third period. Fitchburg State ties the game up. They've got a pretty good crowd over there, Jim.
I was just saying, the crowd came alive.
Yep. Certainly woke everybody in the building up. So a short-handed goal, just when you don't think they're going to do it, they do it the tough way, huh?
I was hoping that could happen, but I didn't really think it would.
They got a happy Fitchburg bench, as they should be. 36 shots to 24. Wowee.
Now it's a game.
Yep. 2:44 left. Let's see what happens now. Fitchburg has definitely gained momentum in this game. Now let's see if they can sustain
They have to
it.
keep the momentum going now. They can't let down.
All right. Both teams battle for it along the board. Centering pass poked away by Fitchburg. Here they come. 2-on-2 into the Rams' end. Schofield leaves it for Dry. He takes a shot, but it goes wide. And they're unable to keep it in. Actually, he made a good play, Schofield, to just stick it to his own man. And now it's back deep in the Rams' end, around the boards. Rams able to work it out to center ice. Down the right side. Both teams battle for it along the boards. Still both teams battle for it. It finally squirts out, goes to the Framingham player on the right point. Schofield checks him, sends him along the boards. No whistle yet. Finally we get a whistle. With 1:46 left to play in this game. Wow, what a turnaround, Jim.
It has. Fitchburg kept battling, and they finally got the goal they needed.
Yeah, this is going to be one Framingham State's going to say, we let this get away, I think. Right.
Do they have overtime in college?
I don't believe they do in a regular game. So Fitchburg State, again, they're shorthanded, but they get the puck down in on Morgan, who has to stop it. And now they pin here. Fitchburg gains control of wraparound, but Morgan did a good job of keeping his stick down. There's Fitchburg. Oh, they missed a pass at the blue line. Now both teams are at full strength. They are unable to clear. There's a shot in, goes wide to Hanks, comes back out. Fitchburg State might get one more breakaway here. That's Mayu. And he takes a shot and it goes in. Another goal.
Is it a goal?
It's a goal. Oh, that was Mayu. Number 19 for Fitchburg State puts the Falcons ahead. Wow.
And he's a local boy from Gardner.
What a turnaround in this game, Jim. Wowee. Fitchburg State scores 2 goals in a couple of minutes, comes back and takes the lead. The first lead they've had all day. This is the time to have it, though. 1:15 left in the game.
This showed a lot of spunk by Fitchburg State. All of a
Here's
sudden,
the replay, and there you see him poke it behind Morgan. Wow, watch 23 hang off the net. He's not a happy camper, though. He's just trying to get out of the way of the goalie. And you can see the puck in the back of the net.
What happened to the red lights?
This is the Civic Center. Not everything works, Jim.
But there's not even one there that could work.
No, I don't even see a light. Right. The maintenance crew here is depleted. There just aren't funds anymore. I don't think they have a goal judge anyway. So, you know. So the Falcons take the lead 3-2. 1:15 left in the game. Being outshot by 10 goals, but what a difference, huh?
The complexity of this game just turned in the last half of the third period.
Yeah, we feel like we're watching two different games here. Wow. All right, I believe that was a Framingham State timeout. I'm sure they have to gather their wits here and say, hey, what's going on? This is a game that they definitely let get away.
They did. But Fitchburg had a lot of hustle these last 10 minutes, I'd say.
They must have been talking to Barry Bonds and taking something, that clear salve and things, you know, and said, hey, we need something here.
The vitamins that you can't pronounce.
Yeah. EBC. All right. Fitchburg controls it at center ice.
I think they took some FSC.
All right. The Rams and Fitchburg forechecking here, keeping them in their own end. They finally work it out, and now it goes into the Fitchburg bench, and we're going to have a face-off. 56 seconds left here. Wow, what a win this will be for the Falcons.
It is. They came alive, and they brought the crowd back into it also.
Yep. Pretty good crowd, too.
It is. We're gathering more people as the game went on.
Yeah. Okay, the Falcons able to get it out to center ice. Dumped in by the Rams, but it goes a little too high off the glass and goes into the stands. And that kills another 6 seconds, so we're down to 50 seconds. The face-off will be at center ice.
Still going to be a nail-biter.
Yeah, anything can happen. Well, we certainly have seen that in the last couple of minutes. And that was a shorthanded goal. It's a big goal. Right?
Fitchburg State is hoping to keep Framingham winless.
Yeah. All right, the draw. The Rams able to poke it into Fitchburg again. Hanks plays it around the boards. Doesn't go out. The Rams keep it in. Back to the blue line. Here's a wrist shot. It's blocked in front. And turnaround shot. Hanks right on that one, though. And it's a rebound. He stopped the rebound. It goes behind the net. There's a Rams player on top of Hanks. We got all kinds of action now. He's got to call something here. I mean, you had players on players. Is he just saying the net came off? Is that all he's calling? Wow.
There was a lot of action all around.
I thought they were actually holding Hanks down. Maybe they weren't, but all right. They're just going to have the draw. Well, wait a minute. Why is the draw inside? They must say Fitchburg knocked the net off, I guess, because they're going to have the draw inside their end to the right of Hanks. This is a big face-off right now. And of course they keep. I think.
Oh, it's a timeout.
Timeout, yeah.
Who called the timeout?
Probably. I think Fitchburg might have this time.
How many are they allowed?
I believe they each get one timeout. So whoever called the last one, obviously the other team called this one. We should act like we know. Fitchburg called a timeout.
Definitely.
31 seconds left.
We were seeing if our listeners and viewers were up to our speed.
Yeah. I want to mention, Jim, our next game will be December 18th. North Middlesex versus Fitchburg. That's a high school game. That's a 6:40 face-off. We might be live by then. They are working on the fiber optic cable here, I guess. We don't know how quick Comcast is. But
this has been over a year, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, but then they change companies, so they always have an excuse. You know, there's a shot of the big crowd. Is that Mike LeClaire putting on the jacket?
Where's that?
With the orange hat? Is that him? I couldn't tell.
It could be.
Could be.
Or someone trying to
impersonate him.
Yeah, and that's not very likely, though.
No. All right, we're almost ready for action here. 31 ticks left. The draw to the right of Hanks again. Big face-off, and Framingham wins it. And there's a pass that Fitchburg State steals, and a good poke check by Framingham. Fitchburg able to dump it out of their own end and keep it at center ice. Goes into Fitchburg again, trying to clear it, and they finally do. And at center ice, as long as they do this, 8 seconds left. Delayed offside, and they're going to call it now. 6 ticks left, Jim. The Rams have pulled their goalie.
I don't think any of us for Fitchburg can believe the turn of events here.
Boy.
from a sleepy team to a
Yeah.
invigorating hustle and just turned it around.
Okay, 6 seconds left. Fitchburg State can't control it. There's a shot by the Rams. It's batted aside, and the whistle sounds, or the buzzer sounds, and Fitchburg comes away with a 3-2 win. They have to break up a little skirmish down there. Fitchburg State with a big win here, Jim.
Yes, there is. And look at that Pittsburgh team. They're very elated about this win.
Well, it's a good way to start the year off with our first hockey game of the year. We hope you can join us again. Again, we'll be here on December 18th for North Middlesex Fitchburg. So for Jim Page, I'm Joe Tridello, and for the rest of the FAT TV crew, we hope we see you then. And Tyler Knapp, he was probably taking a nap. But again, we'll see you in a couple of weeks, everybody. Don't forget, come down here and watch a game if you have a chance. Thanks for watching. See you later.